disclaimer, if you hear any music in the background, I do not own the copyrights. I'm going for my morning walk. But educational purposes only, nah. But we're going to get it. We're going to talk. And we're talking about it. It's one of the big topics on a lot of social media sites. Bud Crawford talking to Najee from Cigar Talk in that interview, and he said that Tank haven't accomplished what he accomplished. Bro, you haven't accomplished what Tank accomplished. You see, what people got to understand with Top Rank, like for instance, you can see Keyshawn becoming undisputed. Why? Just look at the layout. Lomachenko, IBF, right? All Top Rank fighters got the belt, except for Tank Davis, or you can say Shakur, but Shakur still have a relationship with them, but because he got it with Keyshawn. So if he ain't got to fight Keyshawn, he'd drop the title so they can become undisputed. Like, all of this stuff be set up. See, what Top Rank do, they be like, all right, I'll make you become undisputed, but I won't make you into a pay-per-view star. Which one you want to be? You want a person with all the belts, or a person getting $10-20 million a fight? Bud Crawford wasn't ever receiving that. He only received it with the Earl Spence fight when which he signed to PBC and made the biggest payday in his life. Then he did the same thing with BLK Prime got 10 million. No, Broner broke the bank. Then you got the same thing with Madrimov, he only made 2.5 million. So the nigga ain't make shit. You know what I mean? That nigga be pump faking. But that be a lot of people shit. A lot of people just be going on these sites talking a whole bunch of bullshit, not knowing the nigga resume ass. And it be the same niggas, they be like, Tank ain't fighting nobody, but when you question you ask them who they fought, they fighting all of the people that Tank was fighting. But when you look at their resume, like Shakur resume is ass. Who he fought? Nobody. He had a chance to show us with Edwin De Los Santos, and he ran the whole fight. Then you got Keyshawn. Who you fought? Oh, you got a Jose Pedraza you're going to bring up, but Tank beat Jose Pedraza when Jose Pedraza was in his prime and took the title from him. You didn't. You understand? You fought an old-ass Jose Pedraza. It's like, for instance, people talking about Baranchek. Baranchek was, I don't know how the fuck he became the WBA champ, because Navarrete beat him. Navarrete beat the dog breaks off that motherfucker. But they gave it to him. Why? Because of what? The Ukrainian war. But the key thing about the whole situation, I tell you, y'all about to hear some music. I do not own the copyrights to none of that shit. But when you look at Keyshawn resume, bro, you ain't fight nobody. You fighting all these bums, and when you had a chance to fight an elite fighter that did the same thing you did, which was Wu, Namir Albright, they ain't even got the full fight up there. They cut parts. 10:39. You're welcome. You never got back in the ring with a person like that. You ran duck sauce. This nigga Chinese duck sauce. You ran. No type of backbone. But this the key thing is, right? None of them niggas got to fight right now, right? Why ain't none of them calling out Tank? They only call Tank out just to promote their shit. And y'all people be sounding stupid. Y'all gotta remember, Shakur used to be in Tank camp. Tank knocked his teeth out. Tank used to beat the shit out of this nigga. And y'all saying he the best? He got but what defense he got? You never seen Shakur roll. You never seen Shakur bob and weave. You never seen Shakur do none of that shit. And y'all gotta stop that. Oh, when y'all mention Jamel Herring, they're sparring partners. They together every day. They cool. At that time when Jamal still was in the motherfucking game, still was in the league, rumbling, fighting and stuff. But y'all people be like forgetting that type shit. And it's crazy because I don't understand it. Yeah, we'll go this way. I don't understand it. And that's something I'm still trying to understand. Like how? But the Tank hate be so real, it just be sad. But besides that, we getting back to Bud, because it's like, this is the corny shit Bud Crawford do. And the reason Turkey acting the way Turkey acting, because the shit Bud, like Bud created the word the other side of the streets. Nigga, 2018, you could have signed with PBC. But you chose to sign back with Top Rank, and then you sued their ass. But when you signed back to Top Rank, you fought a nigga named Jeff Horn. They didn't want you to fight Pacquiao because Pacquiao would have whooped your ass. But you fought Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn, really? You fought an old-ass American. Really? But nobody talk about you working with Victor Conte, right? You juiced up because you can tell by your arms. One bigger than the other. You can tell you're shooting up. But the key thing is, Victor Conte was around Pacquiao when Floyd kept saying, I won't fight Pacquiao because he on steroids. He on something. Because he was with Victor Conte. Now that Bud Crawford around Victor Conte, he not on PEDs, he not on the same shit. But this the same nigga that got a bum-ass Madrimov on his resume. A fucking Madrimov. And one thing about people always create these words, bro, you're a boxer casual. Bro, do you know the definition of casual? Don't you know there's no such thing of a definition of a casual fan? But this year, you know, Webster's so dumb. That dictionary's so dumb. They create a word like that. And there's really no word. There's really no definition to it. Like bling bling and all that. Like ain't no definition to that shit. But they look at us like we some stupid ass people. And they think, oh, we're gonna make that a definition. When you learn the true definition of casual, you be like, damn, I ain't none of that. It's like you stupid motherfuckers talking about, I'm a humble person. So I guess you got low self-esteem. You're a low self-esteem ass nigga. That's why you act like that. Be careful with the words that come out your mouth, man. Be careful what you say. Because research is a motherfucker. And Bud Crawford, we watched them trying to do that shit with Lomachenko when they said Lomachenko ain't have, when Lomachenko lost and ESPN put it that he had a donut. No, he got his ass whipped by Salido. Just to show y'all, ain't none of y'all niggas elite. And then y'all talk all that shit about Tank doing this and that. Shit, Lomachenko made a small ass Rigondeaux move up. He made a small ass Gary Russell move up 2 weight classes. So y'all make this shit make sense. But y'all got y'all picks. That's what it is. Same way y'all got y'all picks with this corny ass undisputed shit. Devin Haney had the regular, Stanionis had the regular. Bud was the super champ. Lomachenko was the super champ. Right? T.O. beat the dog shit out of Lomachenko, right? And you watch the end of the fight. The whole fight, they promoted it as what? Undisputed. Why? Because nobody beat Loma. So since bitch ass, corny ass Devin Haney got the regular, Loma become the super, just like Bud. Stanionis got the regular. Which would have been Boots, but Boots left the WBA route and went to IBF because Bud kept ducking him for 3 years. But y'all stupid niggas tend to forget about that shit. Y'all niggas be forgetting about all that shit. Like y'all motherfuckers got amnesia or something. Well, I ain't got amnesia, nigga. This shit is all facts, no opinions, nigga. And you can go back to the YouTube or Google, fake ass Google, corny ass Google timeline, and you'll find it. Because it's always there. Or not, go watch all the Ellie Setback videos. It's all there, because why? He was one of the first niggas doing it. Then later on in life, you watch Blue Blood, started dick eating. You watch Showbiz come out of nowhere, but you can tell he a plant. You know, anything DAZN say, you know, he dick eating, nut hugging DAZN. Everybody nut hugging Turkey, and I told y'all he's bad for boxing. He's trying to bring something in the boxing that's not going to work. But y'all looking at Dana White the wrong way. Because Dana White is an agent, and Dana White is going to show the world is how can you have fights in Saudi Arabia without no boxing commission? That's the key thing people need to understand. Oh, there's no boxing commission over there? Oh, they laundering a lot of money. That's what people are going to say allegedly, right? But that shit'll make you think. And then when you look at Top Rank, the lawsuit they got, you know, with a foreign mobster, they say allegedly. No, it ain't allegedly because the shit is there. You know how they breaking down, how ESPN breaking it down, why they really parted ways and all of that, and how the Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder Part 2, Earl Spence, Crawford is gonna take his toll and go the opposite way. And it ain't the Devin Haney era. It's called people really getting exposed and people really juicing. You know, this shit about to get crazy, you know. But resumes, bro, your resume's not like that, bro. You ain't fight nobody. You got to keep that shit up, bro. Who you ask yourself that problem? Who you for? Who you fought? When we seen the Porter fight, yo, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Bro, you ain't even get hurt. Like, what the fuck going on? Then he Porter look at his dad and shout out to Kenny, but you know, we all knew what it was for. So you can get your feet wet over here and get that Spence fight. We knew what it was. And I don't even think Porter looked at Kenny. I think Porter looked at Al Heyman, and Al Heyman was like, listen, you know what fight we want? We're gonna make this shit happen. And that's what happened. And that's what happened. But, you know, like I say, to each his own. Everybody got their own situation. Everybody gonna push their own narrative instead of the truth, you know, because niggas in their feelings. You know, there's a difference when you like, when a person that loves the sport and a person that loves a certain fighter. You know, I love the sport of boxing, so everybody that got a shitty resume, I'ma check you. But one thing we gotta understand, a lot of these fighters got, like, the beginning of their career, their first 10 fights be shitty. I don't get, like, Keyshawn first 10 fights is shitty. Olympian or not, nigga, your first 10 fights is shitty. Lomachenko the same way, but at that time, that was the Lomachenko era. And so if I signed to y'all, I want an automatic championship fight. And he got his ass whipped. Know what I mean? And that's what's wrong with you motherfuckers now. It's like, all right, Abdullah Mason versus Keyshawn would be a hell of a fight, but I got Abdullah getting him out of here. I got Keyshawn dropping Abdullah, but it depends. The way Abdullah held his hands at that time, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. But there's a lot of beautiful fights out here to make that you have right now, because Turkey gay ass gonna fuck it up, because he ain't creating big fights. He just loading up cards for all main events. And that's the shit none of you niggas is talking about. Like, bro, what big fight you put on yet? You ain't put on a big fight. All you doing is loading up the card. That's not a big fight. It's called loading up the card with all main events. It don't make no sense. Like February 22nd, them 10 fights could have been a fight for each month. You feel me? And then we got the in-betweens with everybody else. But I don't know, man. Y'all people be tripping. Well, I'm gonna walk the fuck in this building. I'll be back out, dollar.